Hey there, fireworks brainers. A subscriber asked me if it is possible to get so excited that you throw yourself into a panic attack. I'm an ADHD health coach, and the answer is, let's find out. So first of all, we need to talk about this twatfish ADHD thing called emotional dysregulation. In short, it means that people with ADHD really struggle with controlling or regulating their emotions. And that can lead to very intense emotions or even to a full-blown emotion explosion. For many ADHDers, it can feel like this emotion really floods the system and that you then also get stuck in that emotion. I worked with a CBT therapist for a while, and she kept talking about this space between the situation and the emotion. And for me, that just made absolutely no sense in the beginning because there was no space there for me. It was like a switch just flipped and all of a sudden there was no more space for any other emotions or thoughts inside my brain. Here are some other symptoms of emotional dysregulation. Wanting to set the world on fire when frustrated, being oblivious to the feelings of other people, finding it hard to calm your emotional tits, crying in response to a bunch of different feelings, including happiness, and becoming overly excited. And that last one actually relates to our question. Now, overwhelm can look different in different people. A recent study has found two common subtypes in children with ADHD. They have found an irritable subtype. These kids have a short fuse, they get upset about small stuff and take a long time to let it go. And they also have higher levels of sadness and fear. This was me. Then there's also a surgent subtype, and these kids are overly excited and overjoyed. And this excitement can actually overwhelm their thinking, which can cause them to act without thinking about the consequences. And that is related to our question. Now, as for our question, if excitement can actually tip over into a panic attack, the answer is yes, and it has something to do with our amygdala and frontal cortex. The main role of the amygdala is to keep us safe during a threat, so it decides when we go into fight, flight, or freeze mode. The frontal cortex helps to regulate our amygdala when our emotions are high, and it essentially decides whether a reaction like that is necessary or not. The problem is that our amygdala is smaller and that there's a faulty connection between the amygdala and our frontal cortex. So when emotions are high, the feeling part of the brain, which is the amygdala, takes over the thinking part of the brain, which is the frontal cortex, and then our system floods. Now here's the thing, when we are excited, we actually experience the same physical sensations as we experience when we are scared, for example, heart palpitations or breathlessness. And if our brain misinterprets that information or those physical sensations and thinks that that is because of something dangerous like a heart attack, it can trigger a panic attack. Let me know in the comments if you were the grumpy or the excited kid, and subscribe for more ADHD health info.